So how do you think you've changed during college so far?
It's a good question. I think I have changed a lot in like areas of personal growth and understanding myself and figuring out the things that I want and the things that I need, and just becoming a really independent person and independent thinker, as well as a very observant person. Because of that independence, I can like look around at other people and like really critically think about what's going on around me.
How has being an RA kind of helped you grow, like in that personal growth as an observant person?
I think being an RA has made me think about the types of relationships that are developing, like between me and like other people. I think it really forces me to think critically on how I want a relationship to form and on what basis, and like the path that relationship will go through, like just by thinking about where I want things to go, and like with whoever I'm having like that relationship with.
Do you think being an RA, you're in like a good position to forge those friendships with people, not necessarily just you and that person, but person to person, like roommate to roommate?
It can be kind of difficult, just because like sometimes people feel uncomfortable, but it's easier because you are put in that social position where it's like, yeah, I have to go around and say hi and like get to know people, and so in that aspect it's easier because like that is your role, and so when like that's your role, you kind of really take it on. Because I know personally, like before being an RA, like I wasn't really interested in like going around and talking to other people, because that's just where I was at like with myself, and I just really wanted to be like focused in like school, so that has changed a lot.
Yeah, I know I was the same way, or I am the same way. As a like incoming RA before, you know, I wasn't antisocial, but I wouldn't necessarily always take that first step. And you made it sound like you were kind of that first way. You think that was just because like being thrust into that leadership role, you kind of can take up that responsibility?
I think being put in that role again, like taking the Myers-Briggs like test, it was kind of like kind of good makeup, I guess, to see how I am actually, like my preferences, because generally I don't really think of myself as an introverted person, but I think over the course of like this year and last year, due to the experiences that I've had here at college, I've changed a lot and like made things a lot more inward instead of extroverted. Like I wasn't in a comfort zone anymore, being in an entirely different state and like being across a whole body of water, and so wasn't really comfortable with myself, and so that changed a lot. And it wasn't like I can't like be a social person.
Yeah.
It's just the things that happened to me that changed the way I was like up to that point.
Yeah.
But now that I was like put back in that role, like I feel like I can do it again, because that's what it requires of me, and I've like had that experience before, so that's changed a lot.